Hello, Wilbur-Cross artists and patrons of the art. My name is Dan Wajnowski, and I am the assistant principal of BFA Academy at Wilbur-Cross High School. And nothing makes me happier than knowing that despite everything that's happened this year, art is still happening. Walker Percy once wrote that the artist is like the canary in the coal mine. They warn us, they advise us, they heal us, they offer us counsel, they point us in the direction to go. You all are a beacon of light in what's been a very dark year. So thank you for helping to both reveal and heal our human condition by being the artist that you are and continuing to work throughout these trying times. I know there's good things to come and there will be more art to be made, so please continue on. I thank you all, and I look forward to seeing more and more of this in the coming years.
like anyone would be. I am flattered by your fascination with me. Like any flesh and blood human, I simply wanted an object to crave. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate. It's late. Must be strangely exciting to watch the stoic squirm. Must be somewhat heartending to watch the flawless fall from grace. But you're not allowed. You're uninvited and unfortunate slights. Like any uncharted territory, I must seem greatly intriguing. You speak of my want like you have experienced one like mine before. But you're not allowed. I'm uninvited and unfortunate. It's right. Find it unnerving. I've had my moment to deliberate.
I have two fantastic memories. There have been a lot of memories, but the two that come to my mind immediately is my first day as the music director here at Wilbercross. I had no idea what to expect. I walked in, met these kids who just looked like deer in headlights, and we went to the chorus room, and I needed to hear what they sounded like to kind of figure out my path with how I was going to work with them. And I gave them Sunday from Sunday in the Park with George by Stephen Sondheim, which probably seemed like the most ambitious thing to give them. And by the end of that 45 minutes working with them vocally, to see their faces with how impressed they were with how they were singing, the feedback they were getting, and to know that we were going to be able to pull this off together was incredible. And that was the moment that I got super excited to be a part of this program. The second one, which is a really quick one, it actually is all across every single year has happened. It is the first time that the cast meets the pit, and we call that a Stitch probe in the theater world. And to see their faces while the musicians are playing the overture or a number from the show is just the greatest feeling in the world. Lucky music director and theater artist to come back every year and to see the growth of these kids. They could be anywhere in the world, and they choose to spend 3 or 4 hours every single day doing theater with us. Necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about
life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on, to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and rogues and cads will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you. I am 16, going on 17. I know that I'm naive. Fellows I meet may tell me I'm sweet, and willingly I believe. I am 16, going on 17, innocent as a rose. Bachelor dandies, drinkers of brandy, what do I know of those? Totally unprepared am I to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared am I of things beyond my ken. I need someone older and wiser telling me what to do. You are 17, going on 18. I'll depend on you.
And so, they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed. The great escapologist had to lean out, catch his wife with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames of her specially designed dress within 12 seconds before they reached the dynamite and blew his wife's head off. The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. The crowd held their breaths as she hurled over the sharks and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds. They watched as the flames crept up her dress. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. She began to reach her arms out towards the cage. 5 seconds, 6 seconds. Suddenly the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. 7 seconds, 8 seconds. The door swung open and the escapologist reached one huge muscled hand out towards his wife and their child. 9 seconds, 10 seconds, 11 seconds. He grabbed her hand and suddenly the flames are covered in foam before they both can be blown to pieces. Maybe it was the thought of their child. Maybe it was nerves. But the escapologist used just a touch too much foam, and their hands became slippery. And she fell. She broke every bone in her body except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to live long enough to have their daughter. Love our little girl, she said. Love our daughter with all your heart. She's all we ever wanted. And then she died. And then things got worse.
Hey there, Mr. Chaplin. You may think I'm rather small, 'cause the posh papers are falling at your feet. So go ahead and snub me, and don't return my calls. And build a house on top of each street. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? When I let a little rumor spread? What you gonna do when I change the name of the person sleeping in your bed? What you gonna do when I tell the tale that'll make the country turn its head? Just a little gossip and just a little lie. I'll simply say the little tramp was just a little spy. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? Hey there, Mr. Chaplin, your act deserves applause. You wave our flag and the country is impressed. But I'm a voice among the crowd that's questioning your cause. And now I'll spread my doubts among the rest. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? And where you gonna go from there? What you gonna do when the money is gone? And who you gonna buy to care? What you gonna do when the country says, now get yourself out of here? What you gonna paint when you cannot paint the town? I'm gonna wipe the smile off this famous little clown. And what you gonna do when it all falls down? And all the king's horses and all the king's men will never put poor Charlie together again. And what you gonna do when it all falls down?
So one particular memory that I have during Sister Act, where we were backstage, we're running the show. It might have been the first show, it could have been the dress rehearsal. I'm not really sure which show it was. It was that first moment, and Brianna was singing, and I was backstage almost in tears just because it was so awesome. And just the love I had for everyone, and oh my God, it was just so emotional for me. Like seeing the joy of the kids on stage from the side view instead of the front view, you just feel so much a part of it. That was just one in particular thing, but there are so many of them. It's just such a good feeling.
My name's Mr. McKinney, and I am a math and economics teacher here at Wilbur Cross High School. Perhaps one of the most memorable things I can think of is actually with Melissa, who played a variety of leads throughout her time here. But I remember when she was auditioning for Sister Act, and she is one of the most talented people that I can remember. And I remember her getting ready for her audition in my classroom, and she was just so nervous. And I was like, Melissa, you've got this. Your voice is amazing, and you're going to sound great. And it was just so nice to see that regardless of how good the kids who are involved in cross-drama art, they still maintain this sense of humility.
To stand straight, I've never let go, gone with the flow. Don't even know really why. I've never asked questions or taken a dare. I've never worn clothes that might make people stare. I've never rebelled or stood up and yelled, or even just held my head high.
Magical, because that's what theater is magic. You've got kids who, while they're in the building and in math class or in English class, are very shy and timid and don't want to come out of their shells. And when they get on stage, they just transform into completely different people. And that's not something that you get to see as a teacher as easily. And so it's just nice to see kids transform in front of you and see what else they can bring, because kids are not just the sum of how well they do in their classes. There are so many other experiences that they bring, and this allows them to express what they're feeling and all of the emotions that they have in a very therapeutic way. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you'd notice him. If someone in the movie show yelled, "Fire! In the second row, this whole place is a powder keg," you'd notice him. But even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that personage should be invisible, inconsequential. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell you, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Suppose you was a little cat residing in a person's flat who fed you fish and scratched your ears. You'd notice him. Suppose you was a woman wed and sleeping in a double bed beside one man for 7 years. You'd notice him. But human beings made of more than air. With all that bulk, you're bound to see him there. Unless that human being next to you is unimportant, undistinguished. You know should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you could look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane.
Hi, my name is Goldilocks, and I've been a victim of a bad rap for all these years. Mothers always tell their children, don't be like Goldilocks. Don't be like Goldilocks. Well, it's time you hear my side of the story. I did walk into the Bears' house when they weren't home. I readily admit that. But they had this fancy smancy sign on the door that said welcome. I'm no fool. I know what that word means. Bears speak with forked tongues that make a huge fuss when somebody believes their sign. And about the porridge. Porridge! Wallpaper paste with a few raisins in it. That stuff was awful. And notice how they didn't like it either. They went off walking in the woods and left that sign there as bait to help them get rid of it. I did break a chair. One chair. One little chair that wouldn't even make it in a yard sale. Besides, they could always glue it together with some of that leftover porridge. And then there were the beds. Water beds with no water. No wonder those bears were always walking off in the woods. They were trying to find a soft place to rest their heads. So sue me, but get off my back. Well, anyway, thanks for listening. I just wanted to set the record straight. When you get older and you read to your children, tell them Goldilocks wasn't such a bad kid. And to be kind to one another. And that it's all the media's fault. Fake news!
My first memory of Lights Up Overcross Drama Club is, I just remember being very motivated and inspired by Mr. Delucia and his words of motivation and inspiration. Like his motto is trust the process. That has obviously gone a long way. To this day I still use this. And like understanding where I am in life and incorporating what I've learned into my life today. Well, trust the process means to me being able to. Yes, question again. I'm totally lost where I was going.
So,
regardless of your state in life and where you are, even though you may not be able to see your end goal very vividly and very clearly, just know that take it one day at a time, and eventually you'll be able to make it to that goal that you have in your mind. Well, I knew this wasn't going to last forever. That's for sure. And I believed that there was still hope in the world and that there was also other people like me that were understanding that, they have a passion for the arts and a passion to perform, and regardless of a pandemic, regardless of any trial or tribulation that may come towards their life, they will still find a way to be able to perform. Yeah. The most beautiful sound I've ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. All the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. Maria, I just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful a sound can be. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful of sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria, 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 Maria. It's almost like praying, Maria. I'll never stop singing, Maria.
Joining the drama club in high school opened up the doors to so many friendships. Whether it was singing or dancing or helping backstage with costumes and props, each student found their role in this group, and this program really helped cultivate certain bonds and helped highlight the diverse talents that we had. It truly felt like family. Theater is all about telling stories, communicating emotions, and putting the very experiences that make us human onto a stage where we and the audience can both learn from each other. Any problems that we faced at school or at home could be left at the door once we walked into rehearsal. The show must always go on, and whether the journey to that show does or doesn't turn out the way you expect it to, you will always reach your destination just in time to say lights up. With that.
I recommend getting your heart trampled on by anyone. Yeah. I recommend walking around naked in your living room. Swallow it down. What a jagged little pill. It feels so good swimming in your stomach. Wait until the dust settles. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn.
Biting off more than you can chew to anyone. I certainly do.
I recommend sticking your foot in your mouth at any time. Feel free, throw it down. The caution blocks you from the wind. Hold it up to the rain. You wait and see when the smoke clears. You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you learn, you lose, you learn, you bleed, you learn, you scream, you learn.
Hi, my name is Heather Bazinet, and I am the proud co-director of our shows here at Cross. Well, I would say my favorite memory overall was just putting on our first show. That was really exciting and absolutely terrifying at the same time. It was an unknown show, and we weren't quite sure what we were doing, and it turned out just incredible. And I was so proud of the kids and so proud of our team that we made something out of nothing. It was a really wonderful experience. So being able to be a part of this program for the past 4 years has been really incredible. I consider it a gift to be able to do this job. The kids are incredible, and I'm just always humbled by their talent. And since they give so much to me, I would like to give them a little something. So I'm going to sing a song for you. I think it fits with our theme of Act 2, which is hope and emerging from the darkness. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you enjoy Act 2. I've discovered the secret of happiness is learning how to glide. I've discovered the secret of happiness is just enjoy the ride. Don't let the journey be tainted by pride. And I've discovered the secret of happiness is not to mourn the past. I've discovered the secret of happiness is not to run too fast. You can still beat them by coming in last. And the secret of happiness is I've discovered the secret of happiness is not to be afraid. I've discovered the secret of happiness is all illusions fade. Don't fear the future, you'll just be delayed. 'Cause the secret of happiness is living in the now. Living in the time it takes to blink, I think is how we're meant to be living. I've discovered the secret of happiness is following my will. I've discovered the secret of happiness is we can run that hill. Happiness comes when we learn to be still. And the secret of happiness is the secret of happiness is clear. The secret of happiness is near. The secret of happiness is here.
My favorite memory is from when we were doing our show Sister Act in 2019, and on our second night of the show, it was amazing, it was fabulous. We were wearing a nun costume, is very heavy, and I was wearing these shoes, these slip-on shoes, which fall off very easily, just a little foreshadowing. And we were doing this Rockette style kick line where all the nuns gathered together and we were kicking like that. And my shoe decided to conveniently fly off my foot. And not only did it fly into the audience, but it almost hit my director's daughter right in the face. Drama Club being in Lights Up is literally like being in a giant family. Like, everyone there knows you. They know your name, you know everyone, and they all love you. And you never feel excluded or left out from anything, and you just feel like you're a part of something so vastly important that you just want to stay there forever, and it feels like your second home. Freshman year, but now I've developed so much as a person, and I really have Lights Up to thank for that. Like all my incredible directors, my incredible friends that most of them left me, but some of them are still here, and I just don't think that I would be anywhere without the incredible people that make up Lights Up. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never even knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here, blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I know. Standing here, it's all so clear. I'm where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. All those days chasing down a daydream, all those years living in a blur, all that time never truly knowing just how blind I've been. Now she's here, blinking in the starlight. Now she's here, suddenly I know. If she's here, it's crystal clear. I'm where I'm meant to go. And at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All at once, everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see
So theater really gave me the only word I could really think of is family. It gave me a family away from my family. Yeah. Theater really brought me closer together to people that I wouldn't have been closer to without it. It really opens the door to a lot more opportunities. It made me more outgoing. It made me speak to way more people that I wouldn't have. Yeah.
A word that I can describe this whole theater department ever since day one to me is a safe place. It's somewhere that I can come here and be me and not be afraid to be me and be outgoing and be funny and joke around. And it was always a safe place for me, and I could definitely tell that it was the same for other people too. And like Manny was saying earlier, it was just a family, honestly. Every single time I came on the stage, it's nothing but memories, and it was always a surreal moment. Honestly, I can't even put it into words, but this was, like I said even earlier, this was a foundation to it all. This was the beginning of everything.
I'm still trying to think of my memory.
I got one, bro, and like if you want, I will like bounce it off. Like you can explain more of it.
Word.
And you'll see what I'm talking about.
All right, ready?
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would definitely say every single time we perform the song Second Thoughts and Is There Life After High School. Every time we performed that song, I just felt like there was a different type of chemistry between the cast, and it just brought back these memories that we haven't even made yet. And so that made it very special to me.
And for me, definitely, it was these student films. Got it. Coming into, this acting world that I'm now, want to do and pursue, it was actually I was very fortunate enough to have this opportunity to do these student films on camera, in being a junior and senior in high school. So, I don't know, just that whole experience was different for me, and like, I feel like now I could look back and I learned so much about it. But definitely, I was fortunate enough, to have that opportunity.
My name is Ty Scurry. I'm the class of 2019 here at Wilbur Cross, the illustrious Lights Up Drama Club. If I could pick one memory, it would be the closing night of Is There Life After High School. That show was one of the most memorable shows. It was very interesting. When the show was unveiled, it's one of those shows where you're in the drama room and you're like, excuse me? But we grew to love the show. We grew to make the show our own. One, because it was a start of a new era here at Cross Drama. It also was a show that we also just focused on us. We focused on team building. We focused on family building. We focused on how to, be better actors, better singers, better people. But we also didn't have the added stress of, the Halo Award judges or anything like that. So it was really just performing for us and performing and making each other happy and exuding that energy on stage so that the audience could see that. Yeah. A lot of the stuff that I do right now is direct correlation to what I did here at Lights Up. As many of you know, I am the owner and executive director of the Family Music Center, which is an art school in Hamden, Connecticut. A lot of what we do at the FMC is correlated to what happened and what I learned here at Cross with Lights Up. A wise man once told me to trust the process. Sometimes you're not going to understand the schematics behind what's happening. You're not going to understand the thought process of your directors, of your music director, or even your choreographer. But trust me when I say trust the process. All will be well. And they have your best interest. They have the best performance, and they have your best experience at heart.
Why should I play this game of pretend? Remembering through our secondhand sorrow, such a great son and wonderful friend. Oh, don't the tears just pour? I could grow up and refusing the love we endlessly gave you. You were a fire out of control, the blaze that couldn't be tamed. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I say I'll keep you with me? Why should I go and fall apart for you? Why should I play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I miss you and that my world has gone dark without your light? I will sing no requiem tonight, and when the villain falls, the kingdom never weeps. No one lights a candle to remember. No one mourns it all when they lay down to sleep. So don't tell me that I didn't have it right. Don't tell me that it wasn't black and white. After all you put me through, don't say it wasn't true. And that you are not the monster that I view. 'Cause I cannot play the grieving girl and lie, saying that I still miss you and that my world has gone dark. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem tonight. Oh,
I don't want to go along with the crowd. Don't want to live life under a cloud. Give me some air and space and the sun on my face. I want to live out loud. Don't want to be alone in the crowd. Don't want to seem peculiar and proud. I need to be as free as I know how to be. I want to live out loud. Every day, sleepwalk, lockstep, no one dares to stray. Though they may, straight-laced, shame-faced, long to break away. They're as lonely as can be. Is that what they want from me? I don't want to go along with the crowd. Don't want to live life under a cloud. Give me some air and space and the sun on my face. I want to live out loud. Don't want to be alone in the crowd. Don't want to seem peculiar and proud. Nobody wants me here, but I won't disappear. I want to live out loud. I want to run down an open shoreline. I want to join in a moonlit dance. I want to swing from the branches of a tree. I want to bathe in a hidden inlet and let the breeze come and dry my hair. I want the life that they took away from me. If that makes me headstrong, spirit broken and bowed. Why do I have to hide what I'm feeling inside? I want to live out loud. Don't want to be alone in the crowd. Don't want to seem peculiar, proud. Give me the wings of a bird. I'll be seen and be heard. I want to sing and my heart is full. I want to sing and I want to fly. I want to soar the sky without a cloud. I want to live out loud.
Okay, so I have a few. I think my most favorite memory was our very first circle together and our very first time that we all came together as a full cast during Is There Life After High School, and really introducing ourselves and kind of seeing the timid, shy kids that we have here and watching them grow as actors and performers into that first amazing and awesome show that we did, Is There Life After High School. So I'd have to say that's probably my favorite memory. I have a funny memory. My funniest memory here was working with the boys, Ariane and Manny and Tahid, in some of the numbers of Sister Act and making them crawl on the floor and getting them all giddy and laughing, and then really watching their performance and getting the audience really into it. I think that the audience really kind of ate all that up, and so allowing them to explore and express during rehearsals was a lot of fun and super funny for me. It is really inspiring as an artist and as a choreographer to watch these kids grow as not only individuals but as performers throughout the whole entire process of each and every show, and also throughout each year that they are here with us. Seeing some of these kids that started off as either sophomores or freshmen and are now juniors and seniors, and watching them kind of go off and do their own thing is really inspiring for me to keep doing what I love to do.
For you, brother, you've been with me from the start. I've got my love for your sister. You got a piece of my heart. Even though I know I don't say it enough, I want you to know what I feel in my heart, yeah. I don't want you to think that I'll take you for granted. You mean so much to me, please understand it. 'Cause I got my love for ya. 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 I've got my love for you, mama. You brought me into this world. I've got my love for you, father. You taught me to persevere. Even though I know I don't say it's enough, I want you to know what I feel in my heart, yeah. I don't want you to think that I'll take you for granted. And you mean so much to me, please understand it, yeah. 'Cause I got my love for ya. 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 'Cause I got my love for ya.
My favorite memory while at Lights Up Drama Club was definitely after our first performance of Sister Act, when the curtains closed and we all just ran all into a big crowd together, and we were just all hugging, and it was so exciting. And definitely one of the highest moments of my life was right after that show ended. Give it your all, have fun. It is a lot of fun. Rehearsals are always a blast, and don't be afraid, because it's one of the Delucia, Bazinet, Matt, Jen, all are some of the most inviting people, and really make you feel welcome. And everyone at Cross, all the other kids will make you feel welcome. So don't be afraid to be yourself.
I can tell you're feeling weary, but you can come on a Huckleberry. You can turn this bushy duck into a swan. Your whole look for you to shake up. You can borrow all my makeup and the hair spanks I hurriedly have on.
Get your nails done for the florist, and those eyebrows are a forest. So we'll wax and pluck until one brow is due. And I don't mean to be rude, dear, but you could use some attitude, dear. Shine the store that tonight belongs to
One thing's universal, life's no dress rehearsal. So why not make some waiting for Go big or you blow it. It's time that you own it. Let's make it nice belongs to
Tonight belongs to us. Tonight belongs to one thing's universal. Life's no dress rehearsal. Excuse me while I state the obvious. Go big or you blown it. It's time that we own it. And make it clear that tonight belongs to. Make it clear that tonight belongs to. Make it clear that tonight
I just wanna dance with you.
I just wanna dance with you.
Time to get dressed up.
I'll be a vision in aqua blue.
It's time we fessed up. This year our prom queen will be you.
I'm slightly nervous.
Don't mind your sass and no crime. Get ready, folks, 'cause it's showtime. Build a prom for everyone to show their long. It can be done if music blares and no one cares. Your unruly heart of build it now. And people see how the world could one day be. It might come true if we take a chance. Until that day comes, I take you the drum. It's time to dance. It's time to build a cross for everyone. Show them all it can be done. If music blares and no one cares. Your unruly hearts are build it now. Let people see how the world can one day be. It might be true if we take a chance.
I feel so much spring within me. Blow winds blow, spring has just begun, and something's taken wing within me. What was dark so long that felt like winter, finally there's sun, and so I sing that I feel so much spring. I feel so much dawn around me. Sun comes around, times have been gone, and dawn is much around me. Birds are whistling for their crazy mama, flowers join in song. I hear them sing, and I feel so much spring. In this mood, I hear music I dance to, and won't close the blind. I think I'm finally losing my mind. And I feel so much spring within me. Oh, it's slow. Spring has just begun, and something's taken wing within me. What was dark so long that felt like winter, finally there's sun. There's sun. I feel so much spring within me. Blow winds blow, spring has just begun, and something's taken wing within me.
What was dark so long that felt like winter, finally there's sun.
And so I sing that I feel so much spring. So much spring, so much spring. I feel so much spring. I feel so much spring. I feel so much
I feel so much spring.
Excuse me.
Do I have a favorite memory from Lights Up? Yeah, I've got one. I'm not gonna tell you though. No, that's for me. What I can tell you is what we're gonna be doing next. You can't tell anybody that I told you, okay? I mean, I'll get in big trouble. So this has got to stay between you and me. All right? Okay. The next production of the Lights Up Drama Club at Wilbur Cross will be